This is an old HyperX Alloy FPS keyboard that I have, which uses a mini USB port as a connector. So I bought these USB-C female ports to replace the old connector on the keyboard. These are the type of USB-C female ports that I bought, but depending on the copper traces on the PCB, you could also use something like this.
The fucking setup is kinda ass right now, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just using my cheap hot air rework station to remove the old mini USB port, but you could also do this with just a soldering iron and a lot of patience and probably solder.
Oh my god, why is it spilling? There we go. There we go.
You might wonder why I'm checking for continuity on this mini USB cable, but that's because I'm too lazy to spend 3 seconds to look for the pinout of the mini USB port.
One USB-C.
Now I'm just preparing the USB-C port and kind of imagining where it's going to end up at.
There we go. Like here, maybe? Like that?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm doing either, but whatever, I guess.
Okay. Oh, fuck, let me clean that. Holy shit. Hold on, let me fucking wear my magnifying glasses.
I'm just pre-soldering the pins here of where the mini USB port was and also attaching a thin jumper wire to it so that later on, all I have to do is solder the jumper wire to the USB-C port that I'm gonna glue later to the PCB. After I solder the jumper wires, I check for any shorts with my multimeter, and once it's all good, I lay some UV resin on my shoddy solder work so I won't have to touch it again, because this is definitely all correct, and I definitely did not mess up somewhere, and this is definitely not foreshadowing.
Fucking.
What's that?
It's UV. It's a UV light to cure the thing. The fucking mask. Turn it on. It's UV. Yeah. Hold on. So I just point it at the thing and just wait for it to cure.
Fingerprints.
Okay, dude. Okay, dude.
After making sure that the UV resin is cured, I grabbed my trusty super glue, put some on the PCB where I want the USB-C port to be, spread it a bit, then slap the USB-C port on it.
Wow!
I also put a bit of super glue on the sides to make it stronger, and then I also realized that this is now a permanent change. If you're somehow doing this as well, just keep that in mind. I'm not sure if there's a better adhesive that you could use, but this was all that I had on hand, other than my UV resin. Once the super glue has dried enough for me to touch the board with my dirty fingers, I started by tinning the metal on the USB-C port. Then, I started to solder the jumper wires that I had soldered earlier on the board itself to the USB-C port. After soldering, we can now test if the board is working.
Actually, but I think it should light up. Hello?
Oh my gosh, what happened? Well, because I'm overconfident in my disabilities, I mistakenly reversed the positive and negative pinouts from the mini USB cable that I was testing earlier. Please don't be like me and just do things properly the first time, unless you want to be in pain like me. Anyways, I added new jumper wires to properly connect the positive and negative contacts, which should hopefully work this time.
Okay, watch out. It's gonna explode.
These lights should light up. These should light up.
Yeah.
Unless I
yeah.
fuck the keyboard. There we go. Works.
There we go.
Now it's
Finally.
all. It's fucking USB-C. Now it works.
Damn.
Now I don't have to use the stupid micro USB thing.